Deep below the city of Waterdeep lies the Undermountain, home of forgotten civilizations. Levels upon levels filled with monstrosities, madness, violence, and riches beyond belief. Home to Hallister Blackcloak, the Mad Mage. Those who enter are subjected to his whims and fancies, be they boon or bane. It's 1 gold for the ride down. How many are lucky enough to pay to come back up? The Arcane Dice Podcast presents Dungeon Crawl, Legacy of the Mad Mage.
You can be a bad dad and you just pay for somebody else.
True.
But
true. Oh,
yeah,
wait,
so
sorry.
no, I'm hoping
Chase,
I'm hoping
I have to show you my
things go
my
well.
elf ears.
Is that tinfoil?
Tape.
green tape.
Oh, like painter's tape.
Every time you put your hand behind it, it looks like
Yes,
it's the sun behind you, so it's not red visible.
Yeah, it's like your elf ear is part of a
Yeah.
green screen.
Do like elf ears.
What happened to your face?
Sunlight coming in from the window.
What is?
We had it today. What are you talking about? There's lots of sun out.
Yeah, it was like 14 degrees out.
Yeah, maybe
No,
in
my
your
office
guys'
doesn't have any
offices.
windows at all anymore.
I left work early.
Morley, what are you doing? Do you have like that next week off there for spring break or whatever? Fantastic.
Yes,
I may
I
need
do.
your help. I may try to get the Frank and Betsy running again here with I need to put a new I don't know if I think it's the low pressure line. I can't remember. I'll have to fucking pop the hood and throw some fluid in it and see where it sprays again.
I think I
Yeah,
can already see the
But
problem.
I got to get the Acura
Low
in to
pressure.
fucking get some repairs done. So I want to get the truck running again. So I've got something to bomb around in while it's. So you guys will hear the fucking low rumble of Frank and Betsy fucking through the city again.
I heard and then saw a gentleman on a motorcycle.
I saw a guy a week and a half
So-
ago.
If you want to hang out,
You know, when we had that like one warm day in between the two freezing spells, it was like 2 degrees out,
Yep.
tops, and he's out on his fucking bike in like I can see it's a t-shirt underneath and like a spring jacket. And I was like, oh, dude, you are the dumbest motherfucker out there.
You don't do that until they sweep the streets.
right?
It's all fine and
Skip
good on
down the
most of the
street.
major streets because they'll be like fairly swept from traffic going across it, but the moment you go to corner anywhere, you're fucked.
Yeah, it was 9 degrees today. That's not bad.
Did it get to 9? I saw 6, but I didn't see
It
9.
was, my car said 9 on the way home today, so.
I didn't really go outside a whole bunch today, but my thermometer outside my office because I put one out there because enough people asked me about the weather. Where I'm at, which is the same place that everybody that's calling me is at, 7 degrees.
Just pull up. Pull
There's
up
a completely different weather system
heat.
in Northeast Edmonton, sir.
Yeah. The
exactly
base is 5
exactly how
degrees
far
colder.
away do you think the east side is, sir? Just give me a ballpark here.
Yeah, I have people like call from like St. Albert. They're like, so like, what's the temperature where you're at? I'm like, I'm in Edmonton. Like,
I love it.
I mean,
Hello, my wife.
Patty was talking shit about you.
That was my wife. She can't hear
Right.
you. That's why I have you guys on headphones
gotcha.
instead.
Smart.
is it bad, Matt? The entire time when you're talking about like all this money that you're gonna make off of commission, I was like, my commission bought me a bathtub.
bathtub.
Woo.
That's not
Well,
terrible.
I have not got any commission, so all of this is just pipe dreams and
Well,
hope.
do you have to reach like a certain level
Yeah.
first? Like, is there a threshold?
I sure
What's
do.
the threshold, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I think for mine, my base salary is 45,000 for the year, so that works out to, I think it's about 3750 a month.
Well, I can't see shit.
3750 a month, I think. But it means
37.50
ballpark,
a month.
I need to do $37,500 a month in sales. But even that's not
Oof.
super accurate, because depending on how much of a markup I have on things, I get different credit for profit. So if I only mark things up 10%, I only get 2% of that goes towards my sales kind of thing. So ballpark, I'd like to try and be around $50,000 a month in sales, which I think would mean I would hit commission each quarter. So at the end of this week is the end of our quarter one. So I'm hoping I'm going to commission out in quarter one and then just continue to build. So ballpark, say I made 40,000 a year, and that would mean I would have to do $400,000 in sales. So I would, if I sold $100,000 every quarter, anything over that I would make 10% on. So if I sold $200,000 in that quarter, then I would get an additional $10,000 bonus, ballpark.
So, question is do you get appraised quarterly, or is it a monthly thing and you can have months that do better than others? Or is it if you don't hit the target each and every month, you don't get it? Can you stop licking me?
I think it's
Jesse,
just
get it from under the
based
table.
it's based on the quarter. So just for ballpark, if it was $100,000 I had to sell each quarter, every 3 months, that's what I need to make in sales. Anything over that, I get commission on, but the $100,000 covers my salary. So, and then if I'm in the positive, then I get 60% of, so say I did 200,000, so I'd get an extra $10,000 as my commission check. I would get 6,000. They would withhold for waiting to see how my performance is in quarter two. And then if I do the same thing in quarter two, I would get 60% of quarter two, the 4,000 they held back from quarter one, and then it just kind of goes forwards like that. As far as I am aware, I've been there for 2 months, so
Fair.
I'm hoping I get commission out this quarter though. That'd be kind of sweet.
Chase put on her elf ears too. That's so cute.
Yeah, we can actually see hers because she's not wearing earphones.
Chase, my daughter's been giving me 7 different shades of heck.
Because you still haven't
this.
gone for puppy love.
Yep.
Yep.
We talked about that last week and the week before.
Yep.
And puppy
Gotta
love.
get on that.
I do.
Yes, yeah.
Oh.
So, what did everybody else put for your homework?
I did not do
No
my homework
homework.
yet. I apologize, Dave.
I am not doing my homework for this guy because I think he's gonna die.
Come
I
on.
also had that.
Well,
in
no.
mind.
You're not sitting beside 2 bugbears with almost single-digit hit points.
Look.
So
I was though.
That's
why do I sense a fireball in my future?
right.
Take one for the
Hey,
team.
honestly, at
There we
the
go.
hit point level that I'm at now, you might as well drop one on me. Fucking just
I believe
Get me up
that's
quick,
how
if you can.
I said we should end the when we ended the last episode, is just do that fireball now, get it out of the way, and then heal ya.
Yeah, I did not do the homework, mostly because I just saw the message this morning, and Dave was like, by Monday! And I'm like, well, shit.
He must mean next
yeah,
Monday.
Chase watched fucking Matlock and then went to bed at 6 p.m. yesterday. So
Well, I put a lot of time and effort.
Well, we
into
appreciate
all
that.
I
of
don't believe
mine.
you.
You did yours
Dave-
just like
my I don't
moments
believe you
before you
face.
came on, didn't you?
And if anything, it's made me even closer and more invested in my character.
Well, that's good. That's what
Yeah.
we want.
That's when she dies.
Yeah.
We want you to be invested in your character and do the homework and all that. And everybody's listening is wondering what the homework was.
Right?
Well, speaking of which, do you want my character sheet for my new character, or do you just want like a description?
Let's all be surprised when we need to bring out the new character. I mean, it's...
Oh, fuck, that's where
I love how he says "we" like it's the royal we. Fucking.
Well, I'm saying we
Wee.
when, I mean, everybody's pulling out their backup character. You guys are in a bit of a sticky wicket. Do you have...
Yes and no.
Are you sticking dice to your face?
I've been doing lots of homework from what we should do for our TikTok
Oh.
channel. And I got one video of somebody doing this, and I...
A D4.
You need to do that to Cerebus.
Ooh.
Stick it to the dog's forehead and see if it fucking.
It's not going to...
I fell into your glasses.
The hair. Yeah, we
don't know that.
we left off with a bit of a sticky wicket last week. After making...
So how did Chase injure her eye? Well,
Yeah,
funny story.
I also was gonna do a don't you know that like telecom thing was like don't you put it in your mouth, don't you put it in your mouth, like that song they used to like play on like
Yep.
PBS. Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna do it with dice, and like the TikTok reels for that are all very sexual, so I'm not gonna do that.
Oh.
But you could get us
How,
likes.
how do you... Yeah.
Oh, good.
This is all about us, Chase, not
Right.
you. You just have to take it for the team.
Oh my god, I pulled out my cosplay kit, and
Well, it's either you or Matt, and well, Matt's Matt.
I
so.
think Matt would look
Yeah.
rather dashing in a string bikini.
Well, we've seen him in tights.
Yep.
I have worn a
There you go.
Borat in my life.
I feel like Matt has more confidence than I do.
To wear a Borat? I would hope so.
I believe that the Wheel Boys have been described previously as having an undeserved amount of
Yeah,
confidence.
no, morally crazy amounts. I remember that from Basic and the QL3 and the QL5 and the...
Yep.
In some things. In some things, yes.
Yep, we should not.
Some things.
We should
No.
not have that much confidence.
So
for
yeah,
most
the
things.
DM had left us in the...
I'll drop trow. All I need is a reason.
Sometimes you don't even
Yeah.
need a reason.
There's
And
that as
pooping.
well. Any port in a storm. Ah, it's right between the houses too. Damn
You
it.
pooped between
Oh,
the houses?
sunlight. Don't you have like
No,
a
the sun.
curtain or... Oh wait, you're a bachelor. Don't you have a blanket you can tack to the
Yeah,
wall?
but we do some blinds in the windows, but then I won't be able to see the sun. It makes the room warmer.
That's why you need one of
True
these.
story. Nope, solar powered now, baby.
Hey,
Winter's
no,
over.
counter offer. One of these. Go one of these.
I don't know.
Only if you skin it.
It is skin already. It's like a hot water bottle
Yeah,
with
but
legs.
clearly it's keeping all of the warmth on the inside.
Better.
And I thought they smelled bad on the
Ah,
outside.
Horrible, horrible, horrible. Horrible. Speaking of things that smell bad,
Yes.
Bugbears.
bugbears.
Burning
A
bugbears.
dying ranarat.
You can't smell them if you're dead.
There you go.
No, I think
Modern problems require modern solutions.
I don't think Ranarat was dying.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I am dead.
Yeah, I got it written down.
I thought somebody had healed
Not
Ranarat back
yet.
to life.
No, but then I think I got stuck again.
I got brought to 22 hit points. Does that count?
I think other than Corey, you probably have the most.
Mhm.
So, this
Episode of
This
the
episode
Arcade
of
Dice
the-
Podcast.
Brought to you by no one.
Arcane Dice Podcast, Dungeon Crawl, Legacy of the Mad Mage,
I thought
is
we had a
brought-
sponsor.
Funny you should say that.
Oh, Matt, you're so cute.
Weren't we sponsored by a coffee company or something?
This episode is brought to
Well,
you
I guess-
by the Archangels of Celestia.
Yeah.
We would like to thank all of those currently devoted to destroying evil everywhere. Remember, your excruciatingly painful death at the hands of evil will be nothing in comparison to the endless joys you'll experience in Celestia.
Oh,
Isn't that pronounced archangels?
yeah. They're arch. They're angels with like really swayed backs.
They come from McDonald's?
They need better
Right?
insoles.
Your painful deaths are definitely on the horizon. Is it avoidable?
No. Will we get through it by the skin of our teeth?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Just remember, I mean, there attack is not always the option you have to go for.
I mean, I'm all for running away, but someone's going to need to drag me.
Well, I mean, there's a barrel.
There is a barrel.
Can we put wheels? Can we put wheels on the barrel?
Wheels on the bus.
I mean,
All right.
you can certainly try.
When we left off,
I can swear I've used
you did.
both my shields last time. Why is the sheet saying that I still have one
No,
left then?
You used them up.
You have three?
No, I've only got
Dirty
two,
Mage.
but I changed that last time,
You
I
probably
thought.
didn't save when you closed your.
No, I save every time, because my hit points are down.
Because I know you have used both your shields. You've used it twice, possibly even more.
Yeah.
Dose shield.
We left off.
Sure.
Hazen, surrounded by bugbears.
Not surrounded so much as faced with the wall.
Enveloped.
No, we're not enveloped yet. There's still a point there
You
to
can
scooch out.
So we left off. Hazen is dealing with two bugbears. Ranarat is foaming at the mouth, dying on the ground.
Having a nap.
Corey
napping.
hiding bravely behind a barrel. I believe she had a healing potion at the ready.
I had one pre-prepped already, and I was prepping to prep another one preemptively.
Shatari towards the back. Not quite where she wants to be, as far as I remember. We left off with the bugbear missing Hazen on his last
Yes.
attack. Which brings
He
us
did.
to Ranarat. Ranarat, let's start the game off with everybody's favorite, a
Death saves.
Dave, can you blow on that for me? There we go.
So loud.
15.
15.
Looks like that worked.
It's good for two.
Well, let's not get
Yes.
crazy or carried away. Haleth
great
is
success.
going to move forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Still here?
Bringing us to Shatari. Shatari, what would you like to do?
That
is a great question. I've been trying to figure out all week what's going to happen here. I don't know. Flabbergasted. I'm just flummoxed.
Can I cast heal? Oh, it's a bonus action, so I can do multiple things.
I mean, you can certainly try.
Right? I guess I'm gonna.
Is somebody breaking into your house?
Hi, that's a great question. Honestly,
And
Ladies
that
and
is the
gentlemen,
last
thank
we
you for
see of
joining us for
Chase.
this pause. Yeah, thank God
She
she
was
kept
drug
it
out
down.
of
This
screen.
is how our fucking, what was it, Unsolved Mysteries fucking starts?
Right?
And she was
Maybe
never
Pat will
Yeah.
listen
seen
now.
or heard from.
Seen or heard from again.
Anything else for anything? There's a cat sitting
Oh
on
my
the front
god.
lawn.
How do
Get
you
a spray
let that
bottle.
happen?
I know.
Damn cats.
The big old tomcat. He's been hanging around for a while. I think I'm gonna sit where I'm at. Can I cast Healing Word on
You can
Ranarat?
cast Healing Word on Ranarat. That's is that a cantrip?
No, that is my last second level spell slot is what that
Ooh,
was.
That's rough. Okay. That's rough. Last second level spell slot.
Oh wait, no. I'll cast that as a second level.
It sounds like she's got the gatekeeper and the keymaster in her place.
Right?
Right?
This totally sounds normal.
Sometimes you have
Those
to,
two. Those two.
sometimes you have to just, add the gatekeeper.
Okay. It is 1d4, but because I'm doing it as a second spell slot, it's 2d4 plus my spellcasting
Right.
ability. Ranarat, take 8 points of healing.
Plus your modifier.
Yeah, I'm practically.
That was with my modifier.
Oh, okay.
You rolled a 4. Nice.
Man, I'm almost back to full health.
Oh.
What?
No.
One
I am
fifth
1/5 of the way there.
Okay. Shatari, you're gonna move, you're gonna come ahead, you're gonna attack. What's going on here?
I think I'm in a pretty good spot. Actually, one second. Oh my god. I'll move up to Corey and
Just
Ranarat.
just to point out that Healing Word is a bonus action. So you still have your full action if you would like to, if you have a sling. No, your action is separate from your movement. You can move, you have action, you have bonus action. You also have a reaction for the round.
Also,
If we were
Doug,
playing
that-
Pathfinder, it'd be different because you can do different things with different amounts of your thing. But
Well,
But it's not
right,
Pathfinder,
Pathfinder.
Raph.
That is
have
correct.
You can do a full round action, which would give you possibly multiple attacks. You can do just a regular action and a move. A 5-foot step is not really considered an action. It's more of a free action, but I don't think you can take a full round action if you do a 5-foot step.
this, yeah, they're confusing as fuck.
Uh,
That's more rules than we
and
need.
that's
So
for 1E. 2E goes into the 3 action.
more depth.
No, they
Yeah.
they moved it back to 3 action economy.
Yeah.
So, all right, Shatari moves up.
Chase, what would you like to do?
Corey.
You have a sling now,
Yeah.
Chitari.
Oh yeah,
I guess Hazen is actively like fist fighting with these guys,
yeah,
aren't they?
yeah. They're definitely not very.
I mean, it's always an option.
Imaginary knife fighting, actually.
No, I've got an actual sword that glows purple.
Oh, but it's an imaginary knife. Oh,
Well, you know what? I don't think she can even hit them because they're 65, and I think a sling is only 60 maximum.
Sling 5e. I think it's 60 120.
Is it?
Let's find out.
Hey, Hazen, you were saying you had like extra shields, right?
No, not anymore.
You know, for something like an
Sorry,
ice
it's-
knife.
Are you?
Hey,
It's 30 120.
Okay,
I have an idea, guys.
that's not going to
This may
kill
be
them.
completely
All
useless.
right, what's your idea?
You don't
Listen to me
know
out.
this.
I got this song. It's called Counter Charm.
Now, charm.
Counter charm.
Just to
Counter
point out,
Charm.
you can technically cast a cantrip.
my cantrips are not far enough. The only one that would actually benefit in this situation, I need to be at least 60 feet.
Okay, but there's
And I used all of my
other people around you. No, but there's other people around you. You can buff them, you can assist them, you can give them capability. You don't have to worry about me or the bad guys.
Hey guys.
If you're...
Do you want to use my cantrips? Here are your options. Dancing Lights, Friends, Minor Illusion, or Vicious Mockery. Which one do you want casted onto you?
All right, never mind.
At 6th level,
I have
Yeah,
some
you
rave
gain
lights to come
the
back
ability
to.
to use musical notes
Guys.
or words of power to disrupt mind-influencing effects. As an action, you can start a performance that lasts until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet of you have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Perfect.
So you can sing a song that will allow Hazen to resist the effects of being frightened or charmed.
Well, it's all my friends,
Yes,
is it
whoever
not?
can hear you.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe Vicious Mockery?
Including the dog.
I'm gonna
Not far
counter
enough.
charm. So all of my friends within earshot have an advantage on saves for being frightened or charmed.
Alrighty.
Man.
Sweet.
Exactly what I was hoping it would be.
Which I already have because of being Gither's Eye.
Well, Raph, not everybody builds characters
Right?
like you.
Exactly.
I guess Gither's Eye. Sorry, my bad.
Corey P. Shatari has come out.
Yeah.
She has sung a song of healing for Ranarat. She is now continues to sing another song that inspires you, filling you with courage, one could almost say.
Welcome to my mixtape.
Oh, that would be so fucking
There's
badass.
there's the name of
Welcome
the
to my
episode
mixtape.
right there.
What do you want to do,
Bitches.
Corey P?
Well, if Hazen wasn't such a selfish bastard, using up all of his shields for when it benefited him, I would have ice knifed those guys and quite possibly killed them in a single stroke.
These are bugbears, not
Yeah.
goblins. A little tougher. You're not going to put them down with a nice
Quite
knife.
possibly.
You can still
I'd
ice
kill
knife
them.
him.
Well, now we'll never know.
I'm not against that.
Just to point out, if one of you put me down with ice knife and the other one fireballs, just remember that any hit against me is a immediate or counts as a critical strike and is 2 death saves lost.
I don't
just
think
point
so
that out.
because I think ice knife and fireball cancel each other out, so it's like just a warm mist.
So instead, you're going to splatter me with water and then superheat it. So you're going to cook me like a lobster.
man,
Thank
I-
you. Thank you.
No, it just dries it.
I mean, it's an
It
option.
is.
right?
It
that's
is an
not how that
option.
works.
Rapidly.
These are all. There are no bad ideas.
All right. Speaking of terrible ideas, David, how much would you say happens, like within like here?
Could be lots of things happening within there. That's a very dark and unknown area to you.
Oh, sorry.
Still
Here.
very dark and unknown to you.
Okay. What I would like to do is I would like to cast a slow spell in that area. I can reach it because it's 120 feet, and then it does up to 6 creatures within a 40-foot cube.
Okay, so
Oh, for the
time
love of...
rounded up to 6 creatures of your choice,
Just-
so you can exclude Hazen. Within range, each target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or be affected by this spell for the duration. The effective target speed is half, takes a -2 tip penalty to AC and Dexterity. Can't use reactions on its turn. It can either use an action or a bonus action, not both, regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items. It can't make more than 1 melee ranged attack during its turn. The creature intends to cast a spell. The casting time of 1 action, roll a d20, blah, 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 blah. Just range up to. So with the 6 creatures of your choice, I'm not going to say that you can add creatures that you don't know are there.
Well, it doesn't say that I have to see them.
It's true. If it doesn't say that, then most spells will specify if they have to be in visible range. However, I think you would have to know they exist, and we don't know if anything exists
Right?
behind
Of
it,
the
so I'd
6
have to agree with the
creatures of
DM
your
here.
choice.
I
Like if there were more and
think-
you knew where they were there, then yes, right? But
I have convinced myself that there are thousands of other creatures just
you may
around
not be
that corner.
wrong. I mean, 1,000 is
die.
a lot.
Okay, so then let's
Okay.
compromise here, David.
I'm all for
Let's
compromise.
Okay. It's a 40-foot cube. I set it down for up to a minute, which is what
10
my
rounds, okay.
concentration is. How about we say if up to 4 other creatures enter during that minute, they walk into that spell effect. Because then I would see them and I'd be like, fuck you too, bastard. Take it. Slow down.
You're trying to modify spell effects
And-
on the fly
It says 40-foot cube.
for the action when you take it.
This is a game
Not
of
that it sits around like
imagination.
with rules.
She says is the
Rules are
imaginary
meant
cat.
to be broken
Not magic.
Let's,
or bent. Oh, rules are bent all the time.
let's see what the internet has to say. Right?
Okay. All right. I mean, the internet has told me a lot
I
of
think
terrible
if you Google,
things.
can Morley do what he wants to do in Dungeons and Dragons? I'm pretty sure it says yes.
If it doesn't, I'm gonna make a Wikipedia page.
Real quick. Yep. Give me 5 minutes. I have to poop.
Okay, let me see.
I mean, it's a pretty interesting take on the spell.
No, it's not a
Okay,
take. That's not a take on the
so
spell.
On Stack Exchange, RPG Stack Exchange.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
There is
all right.
one answer that has been checkmarked green.
Ooh. What does that mean?
That people say this is the one. It's been voted up to 8, so I don't know. Yes, the creatures are affected if the
okay.
player aimed at the right spot regardless. Example, if he knew exactly where they were because he heard them.
We did
Right.
hear that there was stuff back there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say if there are 6 creatures within this 40-foot cube, at the time of casting,
Oh. Okay.
that we could do it. So where do you want to put this 40-foot cube?
I will start it right where that mofo is. Right at the edge of the very first.
Right. So that is
Bugbear.
centered, or that the left-hand side of that cube is there.
Yeah, top
All
left
right,
is
so
right there.
that's going to be from there to there, and then there.
I like it.
To down there.
Ooh, guys, this could be
Dave's
clutch.
just like, fuck.
This could be
Yeah, but
clutch,
there's
boys.
only 4 more.
All
Only
right.
4
So
more.
wisdom saving
Not
throw is it?
30.
Wisdom saving.
What's the DC on your spells?
Okay.
17.
So for bugbear
Nice.
number 1.
Sorry, DC
He
15.
rolled,
My apologies.
What's a tweener? It's a tweener. He rolled, with that to his wisdom, he rolled a 4. And bugbear number 2 rolled a natty 20.
Well, that one, I guess Hazen will have to
Okay,
fight and
so
die.
first guy right there, he rolled a 4, so he is. Let's give him a little. Let's give him a little snailio. Second guy did not. And what was it? 15?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent.
Yep. DC 15 wisdom.
Okay.
1 minute.
DC 15, 1 minute.
Go.
So they are the guy who is slowed has an -2 to AC. Target speed is halved, and it can't use reactions. All right. Okay.
There you go.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Good use of a spell. Ooh.
And as my final, I will yell out to Hazen. Sorry. Hey, ta-tee. There we go. I got tits now. I'll yell out, "Hey there, smooth boy! You should run around the one that's just standing still like a barmaid around a table. Just keep him chasing you, and he'll never get the chance to hit."
Yes, and I'll get you to roll me a D100.
Yeah, I will. Yes, guys, I get to roll a D100.
You're getting a real dirty look from Hazen up here.
Yes. /R.
Bloop.
Yeah! 59!
59.
10 short of what you wanted.
D100 brought to you by the fine players of Roll20. Roll20 for when you don't have dice of
We
your
have
own.
so many dice. You have
Don't you have a D1? I thought you had a D100.
Of course I do.
Corey, you cast this slow spell.
Yes.
Pulling from the very fabric of the magic around you to force this altered time on these beasts. And in doing so, you feel uplifted and regenerated as you regain your lowest level expended spell slot back.
Yes!
Thank you, wild.
You should
magic
roll that every
table.
time.
89. Oh, you know what? Doing a good thing just feels good.
Here's the thing. That is the only time it's ever going to work out in our benefit. But because he's had this taste of good, he's going to perpetually
Gonna-
have this going on like a gambler.
Want
Yeah,
that
if
fixed.
this was a deck of many things, I'd just be pulling. I'd be pulling. You guys wouldn't even be able to stop me.
Oh no, not the deck of mech anything. No,
I'd just be pulling
don't
it.
say that. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
I would say, have y'all ever heard of the game 52 Pickup? And I'd just be like,
Hazen. Hazen, you're in you're in a tight spot.
I am.
Bonus
Now-
action, disengage, run away.
Sir Robin bravely ran away. No, running away is nice, except for the fact that there's still the switches on the ground that Hazen has figured out are switches on the
Right.
ground that have been activating the darts.
But you did
jump
hear
over
the
them.
So-
click,
We don't know where they are,
and the bugbears
Yes.
came out.
but we don't know where they are. That's true. I am going to. Yeah, Hazen's going to smack. So, can I actually tell that the one guy is slowed? Do they actually show like physical signs
Roll
of like?
me a perception check.
Or-
You know,
Okay. Let's go with green because that's 14 perception. +9 on this guy, so
yes, you can
23.
see that this that guy to your left is slow. Like I mean, this is all willy nilly, right? These are little 6-second sections of time, right? So you know that they're in the process of bringing their arms back for another swing, and all that. But that guy on the left, he is actually, yeah, he's a. He's all slow fucked up.
So do I have
No.
advantage against him because he's slowed?
No.
That's not part of slow? Huh. Okay. Alright. Well, I can't do that, so... I guess I will. I'm gonna roll that. I'm gonna stab him with my fucking soul knife. I'm not stabbing the
Okay.
slow guy. I'm
Have
stabbing the
higher
other guy
arm
behind that guy
All right.
with my soul knife
Okay.
for my action. I rolled a 12 to hit. I've got a plus 6,
18
so
is a
that's
hit.
an
Roll your
18.
damage.
3 plus 3, so 6
imaginary
psychic damage to him.
points of damage.
And I'm gonna bonus action disengage, and I'm going to move here.
And bonus action is something you can do. That's
Yep.
All right, you're just not
Broke.
doing your whole movement. No.
Nope. I went down the hallway. I don't want him running back in and throwing that switch.
Okay. So you're saying that these bugbears are going to leave their post?
Possibly. If I can draw them just a little. I'm giving them the Rick James.
Yeah. Come get you.
Come and get me, motherfuckers. I'm Rick James.
Do they need to do that? I don't know. We'll find out. Bugbear number 2 is slow.
Slow.
Oh shit. Bonus action. I would have given Ranarat that healing potion, right?
Well, just hold on to it.
Somebody may
I
need
might
it.
need
I
it
mean,
here
he's not
shortly.
dying, so that's good. Guy's gonna go there. Guy's gonna go there. So he's gonna come out to here. Before that guy moves.
Yep. All the way out that far, hey? Bold move.
And you see, step out into the hallway, a drow.
Oh.
A slowed drow.
9
Probably not.
is not slowed drow, but
Oh, I'm about to die.
a different looking drow nonetheless. It has all the features of a drow: tall, skinny, lithe. But instead of your average drow face, which would have 2 ears, a nose, a mouth, 2
Oh, it's
eyes,
got tentacles.
this drow has 8 eyes, kind of arranged
Oh.
around his face
What?
like that of a spider.
Oh my goodness.
Is he a drider?
Driders have the lower body of a spider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he kind of stands there. He looks at down the hall. He takes a peek and has a see at what's actually going on down here. How far does he see? How far can he see? Oh, don't move him. Just snap to the center.
Nice horns! Yeah! That line chases nice horns.
Nice horns. And he calls out to you, Hazen. Kind of hauntingly, laughingly, mockingly. It's like, ha ha ha. Ooh, it seems you're in a little bit of trouble here. Perhaps it's not always best to go where you're not wanted. But maybe we can work out a little deal. You seem to have handled yourself well.
you know, those children aloft, you know, and their charitable acts that they're so prone to.
Well, usually creatures that have been cursed with some type of vestige of the spider by Loth are cursed. They're not liked by Loth. That's the Driders. That's entirely a curse. That's bad. It's for drow that have failed her. So there's that. But
That's what he says. Bugbear number 1 moves up to that corner there. Ranarat! Back to life.
Charges in with a fireball. No, I'm just kidding.
burn them. Hang him.
You know what? Ranarat is going to quaff a potion.
Okay. Quaff a portion. Roll your 2d4 plus.
2d4 plus 2. That is a 3. That is a 2, 5, 6, 7 more points. Almost doubled my hit points, yo.
Almost doubled your hit points. Are you going to stay there? You're going to move? You're going to charge? You're going to move back? You're going to make your way around the corner? What's going on here?
Figure my way. No, I think I am just going to chillax here. I'm going to peek out around the barrel. I'm just going to keep an eye on these fuckers.
All right.
Yep.
Alice is going to move forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Bonus action, I'm going to rub my head where I hit it when
Bonus
I fell.
action, rub your head. Shatari!
Bonus action.
Yeah, I think that'd be a free action, but
No, Shatari, you do not have advantage back yet. We gotta have that little nappy nap.
still got some time on that.
Guys, it hurts. Ooh, I do have an inspiration. Not that I can use that either, but
You don't quite see, but you hear somebody calling out to Hazen. Now knowing that somebody has joined the party.
This sounds like a perfect time for a bard to start tagging. Persuasion, perhaps?
you know, I would normally have advantage on that, but you
Even
know,
without advantage, you're still probably going to do better than me on a charisma roll. Which I have absolute shit at. It's not as bad as my strength, but almost.
but okay, so I just hear a voice.
Right?
Why would you only hear a voice? Why wouldn't you be able to see him?
Yeah, because I thought this was a
is
decently well
not.
lit hallway.
Nope.
And it's...
I threw a
You
light
did
stone
throw a
down
light
here, though,
stone down.
remember? And it hit
That's
at the
true.
end.
Did my dancing light stop after
when
I
you
got
died,
shot?
yes.
No, but they're with you.
It's 85 feet away. You can
Did
see
she
that
die?
there's somebody there. You can see that there's a drow there. Yeah, she went down a while ago. I mean, the only one who really hasn't gone down is Corey and you, Hazen. I mean, you were so close.
No, I went down.
So just Corey.
Corey's on her own. Not going
Well,
down.
you know, a girl's got to have standards, you see.
Oh my god.
I guess yeah, it is well lit. So yeah, you can see the drow. Well, it's not really well lit, but there's a light stone down there. You can see the drow standing in the hallway. Who offered Hazen perhaps an opportunity to get out of this sticky situation.
Guys, I have an idea. I am going to seduce the drow with my feminine wiles.
I hope she does it with a horn.
I'm gonna salsa step forward a couple feet.
Well, she starts attempting to seduce the drow.
No, I'm going
Corey
to
is going to start. I'm going to sing a backup accompaniment. For no magical effect, just for
Giggles for
giggles for
yourself.
myself. And I'm gonna say, yeah. I'm gonna say, stop. Hey, what's that drow? Everybody, look what's going down.
that's so good. Oh no.
Did they give you an Did I give you
And
an
I watch
inspiration
her
point
snort.
last episode, Morty? I did not.
Did you? You did not.
Well,
I
I'm
got
gonna
one
give
last
you
time.
one this episode for that amazing accompaniment.
For no magical
Just
effect,
for
just for giggles.
Okay, so Shatara, you are sashaying forward.
Yep, and I have come up with a A+ pickup line.
Oh.
Hello, broad-shouldered stranger. Your voice is like velvet. What else does that mouth do? Sorry, I can't.
Oh, wow. That is. I know she's already got one in. That's just. You know somebody who listens to this podcast is going to go out and use that fucking line. Like, come on.
Oh,
Can I use prestidigitation to make the sound of a record scratch?
No, mic drop.
No.
that is
Ricky.
I don't even
You're speechless.
roll
It
me
works.
a what are we rolling for that? That's
Well, I rolled a 17,
Ooh.
and then whatever else you want, I can add to it. You have performance, persuasion, charisma.
you're trying to
Intimidation.
persuade them, I guess. You're
I'm seducing them.
Seduction is
100% my.
seduction 5e. Let's see what they say about that. What do I roll for? I guess that would be your persuasion.
It's a 26.
6.
Jesus.
26. Well.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. 26.
You are compelled to rescue this damsel in distress and her friends.
It's all coming up, team.
Yeah, maybe.
Girl power.
Another kind of way this could go. I mean, being we are in a dungeon, and he is a drow, and I mean, how's your Princess Leia, Slave Leia kind of dance moves?
I was thinking like the salsa, you know, like with like the really nice like long legs and the things that I can't do because I'm not willowy at all.
That's fair. That's fair. We will get back to that. Corey, are you?
Nice.
Are
Just
you?
kidding.
No. Well, we're gonna go in rounds here. We're gonna do our rounds. Corey, are you going to give a little salsa as well?
A little salty
Yeah.
for the drow.
Are you gonna vie
On
for
the,
his attention? Are you gonna throw your glove into the ring?
I will not throw my glove, but I would not be opposed to being the hype man for Chitauri.
Mm-hmm.
Wingman
Yes,
steps
that-
into the ring.
I'll come out, I'll be like, yo, boy, look at these gams, what? And I'll be like, she'd be stomping it like it's hot. Ugh.
No. You don't get to do that without using Corey's voice. No. You
clash
do
of-
that in Corey's voice.
Right?
It's the clash of too many cultures.
The Clash.
Hey, if Robin Williams can do it, I believe in you.
Right.
Hey, ta-tee.
Mrs. Doubtfire
Okay.
that shit up.
All right, so I step out.
He's the best.
I
Oh, hello.
do an arms wrapped around me pose,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd be like, "Hey there, I see you be looking at her. She's a fine young lady. She's got many more miles to go on her strong legs and good teeth as well." And then I'll just give her a wink. Yeah, got this.
Are you going to step forward? Are you going to stay behind the barrel bravely? What's going on here?
I will step forward. I'm her hype man.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be with her. I gotta like raise the energy.
Right.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. And the roof.
Giving her the shoulder massage.
Yeah.
Energy and the roof. And
Also,
here
I would like to use prestidigitation for a shower of sparks.
a shower of sparks behind Shatari, around Shatari.
Yep. But behind her, just so that she's like backlit from it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all very sensuous.
Here I was going to be all proud and brag on the internet and everything like that. Like, we got a bar, but we're not the party that seduces everything. The first handsome drow that just kind of sachets his way out. You got to throw panties on the stage.
You know, Slim Pickens, it's not a goblin.
I mean,
No offense,
Yeah.
Ranarat.
Right? Like you just
8 A's.
you just ruined it for me.
8 eyes. All the better to see you with.
8 eyes, all the better to see you with, indeed. Okay, that is Corey P. Prestidigitation, sparks around Shatari.
sparks.
Hazen.
Yes.
Yes.
Guess what?
Successfully broken contact.
It is your turn. You have broken contact. A drow step forward. He has offered you possibly a solution.
And Shatari came forward with a better one.
Well, while it's stopped combat, kind of, for the moment, but we're still in combat order, I'm assuming?
Still doing some rounds. Yep.
I am going to action, like, potion, and I can do this all day. No, I'm definitely still holding dagger out. Sword comes up over the forearm there. Defensive pose. It sounds like you need help. Playing from a point of strength for that. We're not dead yet.
Okay. You're gonna play from a point of strength.
Well, I'm not letting him think that he's doing us a favor so much as we'll be doing him a favor.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Nope, that makes sense. You are he's stopped from killing you.
And I'm chugging a potion, so 2d4 plus 2.
Right? And you think that maybe you've got the upper hand?
Well, no, that's called bluffing.
Well, you're bluffing
4
that you
and
feel you
2,
have the upper hand?
2.
That is fair.
8. 8 points back.
Bugbear number 2. He's going to roll. That's another tweener. With his wisdom modifier, that's a 3. He is still slowed.
Wow. His wisdom modifier was like a -10, guys.
So he's a bugbear. They're not geniuses.
He actually rolled a 3, so
Oh. You said it was a tweener.
I'm just getting your hopes up.
You have
Okay.
successfully. Well done.
This drow. He steps forward a little bit more. Confidently. Maybe a little swagger in his step now that wasn't there before. A little
Walk with a swagger. Walk with a swagger.
I'm stuck between flirting. This is going to be horrible.
I'm the one who's got to do it. You think this is...
Back in all of my grace.
And he looks at you, Shatari. All 8 eyes.
I look back
blinks
at him.
seductively. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And like a little...
Oh, he gives you the super wink.
The wave.
The wave.
Oh, heck yeah.
Chitari's got real low standards. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
This is...
Excuse me. No. What is wrong with this handsome fellow?
Look
at him.
He's, Well,
Look at
my
those
dear,
calves. Look at them
perhaps,
gams.
perhaps when all this unpleasantness is done and we've conducted our business, we can have a little time to ourselves. But,
I'm here for that.
again, though uninvited, we should not, disrespect our new guests. Should we, boys? And he looks at the bugbears. But please, perhaps we can come to some agreement. Perhaps there is a thing or two you could do for me. You know how it is. One doesn't always want to get
think
one's
there's multiple
hands
things.
dirty in certain businesses, and we do have our own responsibilities down here, but you look like the perfect people who could possibly help us.
Oh, baby. You know there's multiple things that I could do for you.
You missed it. Gotta throw that sultry into the voice there, Chitari. Throw a little spice on it.
You're happy I'm even
I am.
saying
I'm not
these
lying. This is
things.
great.
Let's be honest here.
Is this like 4 beer, Shatari?
This is my second beer and it's full. I've just cracked it. Side note, the way that I picked up Jesse was like, I find your face attractive, and he kind of just stared at me for like 5 minutes. So like, my pickup game, not great.
I mean,
he was giving you exactly what you asked for. So
velvety voice and finding out what your mouth
yeah.
can do was a pretty good pickup line.
Forget about Dudo.
God. So that is where we stand. Now, do you feel you are going to continue on in combat? Will you parley? Will you see what will you see
If y'all cock block me, I'm gonna be real upset.
will you see what needs to be done? Yes.
This is gonna make for a real awkward end of the evening. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Well, whose turn is it right
Well,
now?
this-
Because you said we're still in combat order.
This is why I'm asking. Because we can move on out of combat if we're going to whatever. If we have to go back into combat again, we will. But at this time, we can move out of combat and into the parley and the negotiations.
I like the idea of combat parlay negotiations.
Well, you
Dance
tried
combat.
the combat,
Can-
and it
can
did not
Ranarat-
work out well.
Can Ranarat
What would
Can
Ranarat
Ranarat yell something? From behind the barrel, Ranarat would like to yell, "We accept your surrender. We're coming out."
Okay. The drow looks a little confused, a little perplexed. He gives a chuckle. Come along, my dear. Come on out. Come on out. Let's all see you. Come on.
I don't have any of those copper or those wooden lids barrel lids, do I?
Well,
Yeah.
maybe.
You should have one as your side shield. I had two. I had one on my side and one for you.
Yeah, okay. I'll come out holding one of those, peeking
Alright.
around it.
Okay, so you guys come forward. If you want,
I'll be behind
we'll
Hayden.
we'll leave it at that. This drow stands between the two bugbears. Corey, you still concentrating on the slow spell?
Totally get him with a fireball.
Still
get him
concentrating
with
on
the
Still
fireball.
slow.
concentrating on slow. Okay.
Because slow's not hurting him. It's also not hurting us. So
Just annoying
That
him
is
as
true.
all heck. And here I had like worked on like an accent for my next little quip I'm
Right.
gonna have to do
Uh,
next time.
And then he says, "Fine. If we're in
Next
agreement, if we can work a little something out, please join us." And he turns.
Wait. Before he turns, I'm gonna sneak up, link arms with him.
All right.
Oh, darling, I'm just famished. Can't you show us ladies a place where we can just sit
but of
down?
course, my dear.
And maybe have
Of
a nap.
course. We can definitely
Long
help you
nap.
with that. And okay,
He's just like,
let's
Yeah, he just poofed. Where'd he go,
let's
Dave?
put you over here. If you follow him
what's around the corner?
into the darkness.
Into the darkness? Into the
I
darkness.
will make it undark.
I mean, this would be a good cutscene for the next episode. Seeing as everybody can see what we see, can they not?
Okay,
I can't see it yet.
just wait.
Like we're combing the desert.
Comb the desert.
We ain't found shit.
What the fuck are those?
Those are people.
Dwarves?
Zooming in, zooming in, zooming in, zooming in.
These other Clash Towers?
Oh, they're humans.
No, they're not
so
pale.
he brings you into
Like how I'm not arm in arm with him
Yeah.
anymore. What happened, Dave?
all right. Battered
Corey's apparently stepped up.
That-
battered
moving
oil
in.
lanterns,
Right?
toppled blocks of stone, illuminating this partially collapsed hall. Crates, barrels, and wooden cots line the wall. You see 7 humans and the drow. They're kind of gathered around a table, kind of fire thing in the middle of the room.
Dave,
Yeah.
sorry to break you up there. There's some kind of a weird noise coming in. I don't know where to.
Yeah, I
have
was
no idea
wondering
where
what
it
that
comes
was
from.
too.
It sounds like a cricket.
Yeah. Well, a cricket on cocaine. Yeah.
I kind of just assumed it was a weird ambiance thing that
Maybe.
we were going
cocaine
for.
crickets.
All right. Sorry about that.
Ooh.
Didn't mean to interrupt
Yeah.
you.
Cocaine crickets would be an incredible distractionary device.
Cocaine crickets? Oh yeah. That
Yeah.
would be
What could possibly go wrong?
pretty crazy. Yeah, so you are in this this hall. You can see humans going about kind of doing, I don't want to say camp stuff, but you know, just your general kind of campy things. The look of an old, professionals, just wasting time, dice, cards, gossip kind of stuff. And he comes forward. He stands here. And he turns and faces you. He says, "Allow me to introduce myself. I am Shun Shurith. And you have found the Spider Eyes watch post." Any kind of, I don't know, enemy, whatever. Does he see his 8 eyes around his face? As you've gotten closer to him, you notice he also has long tufts, kind of black bristles, kind of, like how
Ooh, like Jeff
yes, but
Goldblum in
more
The Fly.
spidery.
Hot.
And
Yes.
a definite fanginess in his mouth. Yeah.
Ooh, gotta get those
uh,
pinchers in. Hot.
And he says, I believe that you could help us with a little problem.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours, baby.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my dear.
I don't even know you.
Rest assured, there will be a lot of scratching. But maybe we should take care of business first.
So Hazen and his people aren't exactly big on the whole sexual banter thing. It's not a thing of their culture.
Mhm.
So
Okay, Smooth Boy, how do you think you got your nickname?
sure, but again, my character does not have that knowledge base. It does not exist. So he is right now, you'd be laughing your ass off, but he's like behind you, furiously scribbling down what he thinks is going on here, that he has no idea. He is beyond confused right now.
Just thinks that all of these terrible ramblings out of my mouth is just like something that people just immediately agree to, and you're like, this is the key to social interaction. Oh my god.
Possibly.
Yep. You're laughing until we're facing some warlord and I start trying to flirt with him.
Haha. You roll high
I
enough.
look forward to it.
Yeah. There are 7 what's-its in here. Seven humans plus the drow. This area looks well used, well maintained. Yes, it is in a collapsed kind of hallway, but they've made the best of their living areas here. You can see that there's also another room to the west, and that the hallway continues down to the south. What's going on?
Well, Hazen's just writing down furiously right now, watching Chitari work. Chitari, you should be over there, not over by the big dirt pile here. You got to move your...
Yeah, I was getting moved around by
Well,
the DM though. So
Take back your control. You're in charge here.
I just
trying to
put you-
avoid me.
Yeah, just slide into
Put
his
you
DMs.
Chokehold.
Under Corey's breath, she's gonna hum tee 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 tee.
Here comes a drow with a spider face. Do, do, do.
So yes, I'm guessing you are agreeing to listen to his tale of woe.
You know, I like a little bit of foreplay before the woe, but I guess that's fine.
Are you asking us if we consent to his story,
Yes.
David?
Or are you going to attack?
What? I'm pretty sure we're all in consensus that we're not going to attack. We all hurt a whole bunch.
I do believe that's the going of the story right now.
All right, you're not-
Sorry,
I
Dave.
just-
If people aren't
okay,
shooting at
yeah,
me, I'm
hey,
not
that's
shooting at
good, 'cause
them.
I don't want to have to roll like 40 fucking initiatives. I'm just saying.
But you want to do
No,
a seduction
I don't want
routine
to do that
with
either, but it's better than rolling 40 initiatives. So Shun,
It's true.
this drow, explains that he's been the victim of a theft. He has been thieved. And it's a little vexing, right? And and as it comes out, it's obvious based on the question that you were asked before you came down this hallway, right? How many eyes does Xanathar have? That this is a Xanathar outpost. Right? But he explains that were-rats have stolen a key from him and that he wants it back.
What kind of key? Hazen's gonna say from over the side where he's still
Writing all this
scribbling furiously.
He said it is, it's just a simple, stone key. A stone key, that I would like back. But of course, I can't expect you just to do this. There will be remuneration. Perhaps 50 gold. It is, not a small amount to laugh at.
While gold is nice, I believe there's more of that in this dungeon than we have to worry about. Plus, we have this, all this stuff in our bag of holding. Like, did we actually sell that plate mail? Oh, fantastic.
I think. Oh, I thought it was just the broadsword.
Yeah, I thought
that
we
got
still had
sold.
the plate mail.
No, we sold them
Oh,
both.
fantastic.
Remember, it was we didn't want the sword, and then was going to do the plate mail, and then I got him to give me more for the plate mail and the sword.
All right.
Right, because Dave refused my haggling, even though I was rolling like high.
So high.
Wait, hold on. Your dice were rolling high, or you were rolling dice while you were high?
I haven't gotten high in a long time. Thank you.
Look,
How
Besides,
about
all-
instead of gold, you provide us with maps of any of the floors that you are aware of that are currently not changed, and the agreement that your soldiers will not bother us while we are here.
Side note. Care of your lover. Your soldiers escort us to the next level.
Counter.
I don't want.
oh no. We're way too busy to be traipsing around the dungeon. It's such
Not
a
gonna
way-
roll for it.
Directions, perhaps? Yes.
No, I'm rolling for it. Dave, no, you
All
can't
right,
tell
roll
me
for
I
it.
can't roll for
Well,
that.
he can. He's the DM.
Oh my shit.
That would be, what, a 24 or 26?
What about
that
you
would
think?
be-
Persuasion? Yeah,
What's that?
9 to that. Add plus 9.
It's 27.
Shit.
27.
He smiles.
Whew.
Wistfully.
You know when you meet like a really pretty girl at a bar and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna do whatever I want, and you just like spend the entire night buying her drinks and you may or may not
Never
get
happens.
anything? I feel like that's the vibe we're going
for.
for.
I get it. I really
Yeah.
do. Though he has, what's the word I'm looking for? I know, 27.
27.
He has lived a life of, lack of a better word, under the heel of the matriarchy as a drow, which he has
Yeah.
escaped, and obviously punished for by his appearance. And he smiles and he says,
So I'm the first girl who's hit on him in a long time. And I'm real
Yes.
good at it.
Are all the soldiers in here male?
it's a mix. But he, and like
Okay.
I said, he
I was
smiles.
going to say, you may be barking up the wrong tree
He
here.
smiles wistfully. Alas, my dear, I cannot do that. Though these fine fellows are here with me, We all serve Xanathar, and Xanathar sees all. So the point I'm getting across is, as much as you're hitting on him and as sexy as you are, he has a little switch in the back of the head that says, I want to stay alive.
Ah.
So is he going to
I don't believe
Yes.
consider the other part of the deal that I had offered?
Yes, he, well, yes, we can give some maps. I mean, we haven't mapped this whole area out. I think you have seen a fair bit. I can tell you where these vile were-rats seem to come from, where they hide, where they skulk, where they do their thieving. But
What about the staircase to the next level?
How about we just like lay down in this room?
you wanna lay down?
Yeah, that's part of our counter offer. Comfy beds.
Take a rest before we take on the were-rat.
Yeah.
Extremely advisable at this point in time.
Well, I
Maybe
mean,
me and Shun can find our own private room and they can board up my friends.
I would.
Not board them up literally, but like put them up with some board.
As well, Dave, can I make I don't know what kind of a check you want me to throw for this, maybe history about lycanthropy and the were-rats?
Yeah. Roll
Do you
me a
want-
history check. What are you looking to? Just general.
Would it be history or insight?
What do you want to know about them?
I guess it'd be history, eh?
Like,
Well, I want to know if I would know about how they transfer the curse, and if there's any ways to protect against if I know about the curse.
roll me a history check.
History check. Okay. It's a
history
14 in history. I've got a +3, so 17 total.
17.
Like, would were-rats fall under the same thing about like were-bears and were-boars? Oh no, they're
Yeah,
rats.
were-rats are part of the lycanthropic families.
Okay, you got a what again?
Hence the word "where" before the species of animal.
17.
Wait.
Well, different were creatures.
Where are they?
Different were creatures react very, very differently when their were curses kick in. So some of them, obviously the most popular or famous, are the werewolves. Quite frequently, it changes your alignment when you are transformed. Some people obviously accept the change and just roll with it. Other people are as they would refer to as cursed and suffer under it when they are changed into the form and they don't have a lot of control. Some people learn to control it, but each different type of were creature tends to roll towards a different alignment as a group. So, like I said, werewolves tend towards more of the evil side of things, whereas I think it's were tigers that are towards the neutral as well, and were-bears I think are actually chaotic good, if I remember correctly, but I'm not positive.
We bears.
Wait a second.
We're bears.
Neutral
What about
good.
where
Were-bears
eagles?
and
There you
neutral
go.
good.
What about where eagles?
I have not seen were-eagles.
Okay, so for your history
Eagles?
check, you know that they are a cursed animal, or person or creature, a cursed creature, right?
Okay.
That you catch it from their bite.
Okay.
And that silver weapons are what hurt it.
Oh, I've got that lovely silvered short sword.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Were tigers are neutral,
Yes, I said that.
Okay.
and were rats, in case anybody was curious, lawful evil.
Awful evil.
Awful.
Which ones were that you were saying? Where? Oh, that surprised me. I
Were-rats are
thought they
lawful
were
evil.
chaotic evil, but
Are you looking in the book?
No, chaotic evil is werewolves.
she is looking in the book. She's looking at the monster manual.
I know what you're talking about.
How do you know that, Dave?
You gave me shit. I know I'm not allowed to
Stat
look
blocks.
at the fucking Mad Mage book.
Just
allowed
don't look
to
at the
at
stat
this
blocks.
one.
Just
Yeah.
read the history on them.
Yeah. So he he can provide a little bit of a direction down to the 3rd level.
Okay.
I'm going to ask if they also have any clay.
Clay.
Yes.
What would you need clay for?
I would.
Weird fucking.
Well, I'm going to try to make a mold so that any of the weapons that Chitauri and Kori and Ranarat have, I can use silver coins to make, at the very least, a poor silver edge so they can defend themselves to some degree.
You know I have
Okay.
jeweler's tools, right?
Jeweler's tools are normally small for crafting things like, or embedding gems. They're not.
Yeah, but
No.
like also casting? No?
Probably not. If you were casting, it would be tiny, tiny amounts, right? Like you're making earrings and rings and things like that, right? I'm looking for a significant amount of clay that you can put, like, if you have a short sword or I think you had a rapier, you said, right? So something like that, I want to be able to cast in and then pour some liquid silver in and then dip the weapon basically and pull it out so that it does have that. Even if it doesn't last for long, it lasts long enough for that fight kind of thing. So you at least have some kind of backup. I know most of you guys are magic users, but if they get close enough to you, you're going to need something to stabby, facey.
I don't
have a
think
stabby,
that you would
facey,
be able
facey.
to silver the weapon. You don't have the tools or
I'm not embedding the silver in the weapon. I'm simply coating the outer edge of it. So like I said, it'll last for a couple of strikes before it breaks off, but it's enough that it would cause damage and keep that damage up.
Guys, we could
That's-
get a copy
stop.
of that key.
You're ruining. He's not supposed to know that's what I was going to do with it as well.
You can
Oh shit. We're totally not going to
God
keep
damn
a
it,
copy
Chase.
of that
you
key.
can
Oh, good.
Super Chase is
a
the
single
worst.
weapon or 10 pieces of ammunition for 100 gold. This cost represents not only the price of the silver, but the time and the expertise needed.
Yes, but I'm not, like I said, I am not embedding the silver in the weapon. I am simply going to coat the outer edge, which metal will not perfectly bond, but it will bond to heated metal. So if we heat up the sword to a small degree, stick it in, and just pull it out, there will be a small silver lining on the outside of the sword, which will allow it, when it strikes, to do damage to the lycanthrope creature.
Do you have silver?
We have tons of silver.
You'd have tons of gold.
Yeah, we'll swap it. There's a goblin place just down the road.
I have more silver than I have gold. I can't imagine that the exchange rate will be
Why?
good there.
It'd probably be fine. Silver gold, as long as you're paying the exchange rate, I'm sure they'd be fine with.
Hey,
Side note. Oh,
sorry, go ahead, Chase.
I was gonna say, amongst all these men, can we have a place to rest and recuperate? I've been talking all day.
Still drooling a little over him.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, I gotta figure out this silver weapon thing anyways.
okay, but Chase just ruined it. That was all an excuse for me to be able to get clay so that I could make a mold of this stone key when we.
That's fair. I mean, I don't think she said that out loud.
Well, you heard it.
This is just you guys talking. Yeah, no.
Damn it, Two-Beer Chase.
But Dave's an honorable DM who will not use meta knowledge against the team because he has a book to follow.
I mean, we want to try to make a copy of the key. That's no problem.
Even though he completely denies my seduction attempts that are clearly
Oh yeah.
passing with flying colors.
So-
Don't worry. It's a very difficult DC to get him to go against Xanathar.
So there are no crits with those kinds of rolls, and just because you score high doesn't mean you scored high enough. There are impossible rolls or near impossible rolls where you're looking at a score you would have to beat of like 40, 45, 50 I've seen on some of the interesting.
Let me tell you, I plan this.
Oh,
We will
You lined it up. I had
we will leave it at this. He turns. He's like, yes. We'll talk in the morning. Perhaps maybe a little rest is what you all need right now. And then we can discuss further our plans to retrieve that which was stolen from you by those vile werewrats. And you guys can get a long rest. No, not a level. Have you finished this level? No.
Didn't get a level when we finished the last level.
Yeah, we did. We went to 6.
Oh, we went up to 6
No.
before.
Well,
the
it was
last
during that
level.
level we went to 6.
When you left that level, you went up a level. And now here you are on this level.
Okay.
Wow.
Death safe legend.
Right? Great.
That was fun. Sorry, Dave.
Oh, just awkward fucking.
It has
That
no
was,
notes about what happens if you try to seduce them.
Okay, so I gotta say, I think we've seen Chase at 2 beer. I think next time she needs to be at 3 before we start here. That just because those lines were epic. That was just
Right? That's yeah. Find out what that mouth can do. Maybe that'll be the title of the episode.
What can that mouth do? What that mouth do?
It's horrible.
Cash me outside. How about that?
Yeah, sorry for the voice crack with that. Obviously, I am great with the pickup
Chitari
lines.
is apparently Chase, not so much. I mean, if your go-to is I
Not so
find your
much.
face attractive.
Got pretty mouth.
I mean, it's something you read in manga, isn't it? Isn't that how the I don't know.
all right.
I watch those cartoons,
Oh, I think that's
the
right.
animes or whatever, and they're just so weird to me.
Start out
Some
with a
of them are
good
good.
anime.
They're good, but
Like the Legend of Vox
it's not
Machina.
really an anime.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Eh,
It was literally done in the Philippines, even if it was based off stories that they created. So the company that's building it, if I remember correctly, was I can't remember what the name of them are, but their studio was in the Philippines, if I remember correctly.
that
Anyways,
means nothing. Like it's that is the style of art, but there's more to an anime than just the style of art.
feel free to elaborate.
I'm not going to.
Don't upset half of our viewer
Figure
base.
it out yourselves. So yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. You guys can have a long rest.
Thank
That
fuck.
Can we mark it down as
You can
having
mark
a
it
long
down.
rest?
as having a long rest.
Completed?
Completed.
Oh my.
I think Dave's avoiding the long rest dialogues.
Full hit points.
There a button I can hit for long rest?
Yep, should be up at the top.
Is there?
I don't see it.
Yeah, so under your features,
Like the show extra features?
it says
Oh,
yeah,
limited feature, long rest.
just hit LR.
What?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Look at that. Right, so you guys have a long rest.
But my hit
I'll
points
figure it
didn't
out.
go back up.
Wait,
Hmm.
what color
For
is
some
that?
reason, it
What?
didn't clear my hit dice used though.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Oh yeah. Hit dice.
Maybe there's another one.
Not
I'll
recent.
come back after a long rest.
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes, David.
You sure?
Yep. There's alternate rules that you can use that you only get so many back, but that's from older editions, if I remember correctly.
Ah! At the end of a long rest, you don't get them all back.
Ah!
Character regains all
What?
lost hit
Oh.
points. Right? Character also regains spent hit
Yeah.
dice up to
Did you not
a
get the hit
number
dice
of
back?
dice equal to half of the character's total number of them. Minimum 1 die. For example, if a character has 8 hit dice, he or she can regain 4 spent hit dice finishing a long rest.
No shit. I've been playing it wrong this whole
How?
time.
Right?
I would like to take a second
Not
long
gonna
rest.
happen.
So the depression slumber.
Right? Be thankful you get all your hit points back because I mean it didn't used to be that way.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, you used to get, it was like 1 hit point back an hour or something like that, or it was
Something
1
like
plus
that,
your con
yeah.
bonus, I think, per hour.
It was some weird number. You had to heal
Alright.
up before you went to bed. I mean, which is fine if you had spell slots left, but if not,
Jesus.
then
Yeah.
I mean, you start the day low. Not that you guys have a lot of.
Is that
Fair
what
enough.
happens when I like go to bed and I wake up and I don't feel like
Right.
fully rested? Is that because I've
Hit
only
dice?
regained half
Yeah,
my
you
total
only
hit
gain
dice?
Half your total hit dice. So your next long rest,
Well,
you can gain
three's
the other
better
half
than
of your
none.
hit dice if you use them up.
Yeah, if we don't use them.
It has.
That's worked out so well.
Super well. And I'd stepped away there just for a moment, but I'm
No.
pretty sure I heard that we. I think I heard
No.
that. Man,
No, Dave got in an argument with me about making that
When
comment.
you guys
That's
finish
what you
this
missed.
level good enough,
Yeah.
you can level up.
good enough. I mean, I think we're doing pretty good. Just the fact that we're alive for
You
one more
are alive
episode.
For one more episode. There's still plenty of. There's still plenty of level left.
Opportunities.
Right?
Yeah. So just to put the bug in your ear there, David. The next time we come back, I would like to take. I would like to slip my arm inside the crook of Shun's elbow, and ask for a little bit more detail about this key and what exactly it unlocks, able to open it for him without a key.
That is a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Mark it
Yeah,
as a
remind
note
me
in
about
the
that when we get back
chat.
next week. In regards to
Okay.
the key, so far he's told you it's a stone key. But yeah, let's see how that goes. And he will pay you. He'll pay you 50 gold for it, and then he'll give you some map information.
There's that cricket again.
I know it happens a lot.
It's the worst.
But yeah, we will leave it at that. I'll have to read more about the key and the were rats and how to seduce a drow.
An 8.
How to continue to seduce a
Yes,
drow.
you have
Let's be honest,
seduced a
you're
drow.
already seduced.
We'll see how that goes.
It's true. Is that spider kissy face?
Like the little pinchers.
On that note,
Yeah.
I'm gonna peace
Yeah, I'm done
out.
with that. Yeah, let's call it a night. All
Night,
right.
everybody.
Yeah.
We will.
All right, have a good
we'll
night,
see
Matt.
you all next week.
See you guys later.
Good night, Matt.
hopefully Nothing horrible happens. You may not like where you have to go, but meh.
What?
We'll see.
Through the copper room.
Again.
Yes.
My God.
Maybe we can lead the skull down to where the rats are and they can just fucking kill each other.
I don't see that happening. I mean, the skull hasn't.
So if were rats are vulnerable to silver, are they just like mildly irritated by copper?
I think if you plant copper into anybody's body, they're going to be mildly irritated.
I gotta try to figure out how to do this because it's supposed to take 100 gold and 4 days to silver a weapon. I understand what Raph is saying. That he wants to put like basically silver poison on it for one hit.
One or two, yeah, a couple of hits. I think we could roll for a D4 or something for the number of strikes you can get off.
Can I just get a set of like silver knuckle dusters done up?
You didn't see Constantine?
Just be rat punching.
I mean, you are.
All right, I'm gonna KO tonight too. Bye, guys.
Yeah, you are a sorcerer.
Peace.
Have a good night, Chase.
Morley, so I mean, I suppose you can use magic as opposed to trying to actually physically hit them, right?
Right?
I'm going to highly suggest you do not get anywhere near to these things. You keep it.
How dare you?
No, you do not want to get.
Don't
Okay.
tell Corey
All
what
right.
she can't do. She will punch
Yeah, I gotta figure
you
out how
first
to
now.
run a were
Well,
rat
now I'll
in a
put you
party,
down,
I
that's-
guess.
with a purple sword. And then I'll leave it in your body, so at least you'll get a purple sword out of the deal.
All right, you guys. I got things to do. You got things to do. We all got things to do. So let's have
Peace.
a good night. Talk to you guys later. All right. Bye.
All right.
Thank you so much,
Bye,
guys.
David. Thank you.
Enjoy. We'll see you next week.